Hey sports fans, here we are out at the property on Saturday the 21st of September, and this is our weekly update. So, it started off a little cool this morning, but we're up to like 24 degrees or 74 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a beautiful day out here. It's a little humid, but it's overcast, a little bit of a breeze, but it's a nice day. Still haven't cut the grass, so we'll just get that out of the way right now. What have we been doing this week? What's been going on? Well, we got all the extra wood out of here that used to be piled along the back. That is now gone, so that's all put over in the new shed that's, or the old shed that's over the shack that's over there. And then we stuck up the deer skull on this one and the antler on that one, and basically I moved this pallet over here, so I'm gonna save some of those big thick planks. There's like 1.25 inch planks in there that I want to save. Everything else I think I might just throw down in the fire, but and then those 4x4s that are on there, I want to get that done. The other thing we did this week, well, we got the stones in last weekend, but now I have the backing up of the, I get the backing for the wood stove. So the heat's all reflective, and I just took basically a piece of Galvalume roofing, 6 feet high, and put it up on here. I left I don't know if you can see down there, I left like 1.5 inch gap. So warm air goes on here. You got the big channels in here, comes up, sucks the cold air in from down below and circulates it, and then keeps everything good. Oh, excuse me. So, and now we've got some more. We opened up here. I got a big fire extinguisher for here, in case Ken tries to burn this place down again. And that's it for inside. So basically what I got left to do is I got to stain the boards on the outside of where that stuff is, and then we're on to flooring. Really, that's what we got left, and then trim around the windows and doors. So that's that place. That's what's going on there. What else do we do? So we cleaned up a couple of the pallets that were up here. And of course we got the bird feeder hung back up, or the bird feeder pole put back up, hung up. It's a little bit higher than it was before. Oh, there's a chippy, first one I've seen in a while. So we got that done, and back to feeding the birds. And I do have to cut the grass, if nothing, just to get rid of the leaves so you can walk around here without making too much noise. I kind of cleaned up the leaves around here over top where the equipment sits. The other thing is I got finished the flooring in here. So this was the last piece to go in. We put it in, and then we put the 1x4s at the front. If I catch them with the tractor, it's easier to replace that. And then we organized all our wood, and that's the wood in there from what was on the deck. So there's 6x6s in there, there's 4x6s, 4x4s, some 3x4s, and then some stacking stuff. So that's all good, what would you call it, like project construction lumber. So we got that done. Of course, the roof is all done over here. We're just waiting for Owen to come over and do the last bit of stain, the wood oil, timber oil on the front of this, and on that, and on the wood hauler. So, and then that'll be finished, and we'll get that done. The other thing, there was a tree branch that fell down up the path, going up the rock cut. It was punky as all hell, and landed right in the middle of the roadway. So I took the tractor up there today and picked it up while Ken was having his bonfire. We dumped it in the bonfire to get rid of it. And then brought the tractor down here. And I did clean up some leaves down here, but good Lord, there's a lot of them. When you got 39 acres of forest, I guess, you got lots of leaves. So there was some pallets that were sitting in here. And I put them there to save them. There's a couple good 4x4s and 2x6s in there and some 2x4s. So I saved those, but the rest of the pallets we just cleaned up because I must have wanted them for doing a project, but things changed and now I had the other lumber, so we just cleaned them up and got rid of them. We did take a load of scrap back at the beginning of last week. So it's 160 bucks a ton. So I had 600 pounds. I got 43 bucks out of it. So I might take some more back this coming week. I got to figure out what time they're open until and maybe load up and then take it in at the end of the day. Ken had his bonfire going today. This is one of the extra pallets. It's a good solid pallet, but I don't need it. So I just cleaned it up. It's still put everything together, so we'll just let that burn away. There's no you can see there's you know, it's not going to go anywhere, and it'll probably be out by the time I leave anyway, so we still got a little bit more work to do. The pit is still fairly high for this time of year because we haven't had any rain. Right, it's come down a little bit, but it's still not quite as low as it normally is. Oh, there's a snake in the water. Do you see him? Oh, he's gone under. Oh no, he's just sitting still. It's probably just a rat snake or garter snake. They're not poisonous. They don't really do anything. They don't like people, so they just kind of stay away. We got lots of frogs in here this year too, which is good. We got leopard frogs. So we always do. Last year was a little bit slow, but I came down here this morning and there's like 50 of them, like bloop, 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 in the water as I walk down. So we're gonna get, I gotta get a little bit more gravel done this year. There's a couple things I want to fill in, and I got to put the mower pan back on. But you can see all the leaves in here. It's just, it's crazy, 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 crazy. So we still got a bunch of gravel to take out. Oh, I have to pick some of these baby trees growing. And still, yes, have to cut the grass. And now in the fall, cutting the grass is mostly just to clean up the leaves, so when we're walking around to the different deer stands or whatever, we can do it quietly without making too much noise. We got some more scrap wood in there to clean up that's fallen down. I got some more in here, some brush that we got to clean up, although it's not a high priority. It's just there. Of course, the deer field's way long. Like everything else, I got to cut the grass. Well, first thing I got to do is sharpen the mower blades and put them back on the mower pan. And as you can see, Travis is doing quite well. See if we can get a good shot in here without the bars in the way. There we go. So Travis is doing really well. There's that big chute there, and then there's another one offshoot there, and there's a smaller one down at the bottom. So he's doing really well. I think we're gonna have to replace this cage next year, make it a little bit bigger, because if you extend this branch, extend the big branch up, it comes out the top. And as you can see, it's sticking out the other side already, which I don't want it to because the animals will eat it. But I'm gonna say he's doing really well. So I'm very happy with that. He will survive the winter no problem. So that's what we got done this week. I don't think there's anything else. We organized all that wood, took the firewood down, cleaned up that one that fallen down. Just had to put fuel in the tractor. It was getting empty. So hopefully the upcoming week, I got to put the burlap on the front of the deck for hunting season. Trying to get it up there in time so the deer get used to it. Let me see, we still got that stuff to sort out there. And I'll get at that this week. We got a little bit of scrap there I'd take back. That's from the neighbor who tore down his metal shed. So we'll get that done. And we got to stack wood in here in the next little while. Get it ready for winter. Once Owen gets out, because we got all the paint and stuff in here, so he can get at it when he comes out. So we need to organize this and get that done. And I think that's pretty much what's going on right now. I did clean up the leaves from around here. Ken had the mini bike out for a little spin today. So Monday, when I get the game camera pictures, we'll probably see pictures of him on the game cameras, zipping up and down the road. And that's pretty much it. It's like I say, little things here and there. This, you know, things that they take a little bit of time, but it's all little stuff, right? So for next year, our big project is going to be that shed, getting it done. We're going to put a new roof on it. I'll grab some metal and we'll do that. That'll take like a morning to do, and we can start putting the slab wood on the sides. Right? And then I've got some stuff that I want to get some hose hangers and hang some hoses. Like, well, all my water hoses are on the back that I use for various projects. So we'll get them hung up and organized. And like I say, in the next week, hopefully we'll get this done. Like I say, we got some nice planks here. I'm going to take the nails out and save them. I think the rest will go, because they're like 5-6 inches wide and they're like 1.5 inches thick. They're perfect for, you know, supports and doing stuff if we need to do something. Everything else is kind of like, I got lots of other lumber built up right now. And those 4x4s right there and right there. So that's pretty much it. These are being saved for a water collection system on the side of the cabin, which I guess we'll probably do next year too. Basically what I want to do is put some barrels down, and the barrels will fit in between those as we build it up. I can build 3 or 4 high depending on where I am, and we can collect rainwater, and then there'll be a little bit of pressure as it comes out. And yeah, I think that's our update for this week. So that's what we got going on. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, share it around, drop some comments, you know, let me know what's going on, things you'd like to see, you know, if you'd like to see me, you know, concentrate on something for a little tour or something, you want to see where places are, let me know. Or if you just got a general comment, I appreciate them too. And I guess that's it till next week. We'll see you here.